not eating best deal.
Across the floor, by no means whatsoever that are visible, is definitely a creepy thing to see. And that's not the only creepy thing. Tango sees on the footage. Watch another guy has fabric. Lines up shelves. Then a garment basket slowly rolls across the floor. But perhaps most disturbing is what is called the sewing area. Do you see it? Look closely. This sewing machine turns on and runs by itself. And it looks like this sewing machine is operated by some kind of unseen force.
This is a machine when they were
Desperate for an explanation, Tango turns to the employees of the small family business and gets a chilling response. There was a very good atmosphere.
Hello, hello. Carolyn McNac door here. Yakka. Stisari Bunagan. Masimahay Hanak door here. Nuguzi Ubonaga. I say hello, my name is Carolyn McNac and I'm gonna teach you.
Take your mask off. They might not hear you.
Teach you the Mvskoke words and it's with the bear, Nuguzi. So I'm gonna go over these sentences and we'll just do like we did before, sentence building. It helps you, build a conversation, not conversation, but sentences. And so we'll get started. Hope everybody's doing okay this evening. This running right here is Nogozi. Everybody probably knows what Nogozi is. That's bear. Nogozi. This one here, Nogozi doors. Bear, it is, and it comes out English as it's a bear. Nogozi doors. Nuguzi, lusty doors. Bear, Nuguzi, black, lusty, it is, doors. It is a black bear. Nuguzi, lusty doors. Nuguzi, lusty, mahi doors. Bear, Nuguzi, black, lusty, tall, mahi, it is, doors. The bear is black and tall. Nuguzi lusty, mahi doors. And you can notice the sentences are getting bigger just by adding one word at a time to Nuguzi. Nuguzi, lusty, mahi, sakki doors. Nuguzi, bear, black, lusty, tall, mahi, big, sakki, and it is doors. The bear is black, tall, and big. Or I'll put the second one, the black bear is tall and big. And that has two sins because these two sins can, you know, they both here is describing this Muskogee sentence right here. Next one. Nukuzi lusty mahi taki sabaki dos. Nukuzi bear, lusty black, mahi tall, taki big, sabaki angry, and dos is or it is. The black bear is tall, big, and angry. Next one. Nukusi lusty, mahi, taki, sabaki, lawi dos. Nukusi bear, lusty black, mahi tall, taki big, sabaki angry, lawi hungry, dos it is. The black bear is tall, big, angry, and hungry. Nukusi lusty, mahi, taki, sabaki, lawitos. Okay, this one here, nukusi lusty, mahi, taki, sabaki, lawi, iwankitos. Bear, nukusi, lusty, black, mahi, tall, taki, big, sabaki, angry, lawi, hungry, iwanki, that's thirsty, and it is for dos. The black bear is tall, big, angry, hungry, and thirsty. It's gonna be an angry bear then. This one here, Manoguzi, lusty mahi, taki, sabaki, lawi, iwankitos. That bear, that ma is that, Nuguzi is bear, lusty is black, mahi is tall, taki is big, sabaki is angry, lawi is hungry, iwanki is thirsty, it is for doors. And this ma is saying that bear there. It's like a particular bear that you might be describing that's in front of you. That bear is that black bear is tall, big, angry, hungry, thirsty, and that's what it's saying that those. That black bear is lusty. That black bear is tall, big, angry, hungry, and thirsty. And that's how we're building our sentences when we started up from the beginning. And like I said, when we at that mall, it's talking about that bear there, a particular bear that you might be pointing at, telling somebody that that bear is black, tall, big, angry, hungry, and thirsty. That's manukusi, lusty, mahi, taki, sabaki, lawi, iwankitos. And does anybody have any questions on any of these sentences right here?
No.
Remember what we won't get up to when we get up here. Anybody have questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, Inga Amuan. Okay, can anybody give me a noun so we can start making sentences just like you see
You're on the
here?
wrong one.
I'll put it in a Word, Carolyn.
Huh?
I'll put it in a Word document.
Uh-huh.
That way they can see it, okay?
Oh, okay.
They need to see it.
What, got headphones in?
My hair night.
Where's word?
Go in the corner, bottom left corner, 4 squares. Go all the way down, 'cause if it's on there, we never used it.
Down
You
here.
keep going.
Let's see.
Fix that box.
Okay, so now you can ask for it now.
Okay, can anybody give me a noun so we can start building our sentences? We'll complete this one sentence and then go on just like we had it. So anybody? Noun?
Loja,
Hey, Loza. Anybody want to add to that turtle? Loza? Oh, how about you say? That means add on to that. Loza.
Loja dos,
Right. Loza dos. That is a turtle. Anybody else?
Loja taquitos.
Right, very good, very good. Los taquitos.
Ask them what it's saying. Whoever said donkey.
Whoever said taki, what is it saying? Can you read that Mvskoke sentence?
The turtle was big.
Let's see.
Can you read it in the Mvskoke?
Loja taquitos.
Very good, very good. Yep. High five on that one. Anybody else? Adam more. I said, let's keep going.
Loja lani taquitos.
Very good, very good.
What is it saying?
And what is it saying?
The green big turtle. It is a green big turtle.
Sure. However you want to hear it. You know, that turtle is green and big.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it.
Yep, the green turtle is big. Anybody can read that Mvskoke one?
Loja lani taquitos.
Very good, very
Let's
good.
see, let's see.
High five
If
to
you go
you
see,
too, man.
go see.
Very good, very good. One more. How about you say? I said, come on, let's add some more to it.
Huggy. Like is in
Okay.
Lojalani Tlaki Huggy Dose. The
Crawling.
Crawl.
Oh, you saying it's crawling?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hold it.
Yeah, I'll get those.
What is it saying?
Okay, what is it saying?
Lojalani Tlaki Huggy Dose. The big yellow or big green turtle is crawling.
Very good, very good. High five, high five. Inga. Mochi magiros. Haramo, haramo.
I'm looking at the participants here. Let's just start calling on them. You want to?
Yeah, I can see it. though.
I can see them. Call on AJ.
We have an AJ out there. Let's make a sentence. Give us a word.
Nogose bear.
How would you say that, Carolyn? It's crawling toward the bear. How do we
Yeah. Oh, how you doing?
Oh,
Mhm.
where the nobles is gonna go? Right there.
Yeah. Can you read that Mvskoke sentence there?
Loja lane tlake nogose oholgedos.
Right. Very good. Very good. The big green turtle is crawling toward the bear.
Let's say.
Lozalani Saki no Hozid. Oh, how good those. Very good. Very good. Aramon.
You see, Carolyn, explain to him that O part and why you have to put it in there.
Oh,
'Cause if you say-
this. Huh?
Because if you just say Hogados, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah. On here where it says Lozalani Taki no Hozid. Oh, how good those. You have to add this O on there because it makes more sense than if you would have just said Lozalani Taki no Hozid. How good those. That wouldn't make sense if you just say halogiros. And to me, that would be like two different sentences. You would be saying lozalani taco, but then you would be saying noguzi halogiros. That would be like two different sentences if you didn't add the O on there. But when you add lozalani taki noguzi, oh halogiros, when you say oh, that tells you that that bear is crawling towards the turtle.
Well,
Does that make sense to y'all?
Yes, that makes sense. Maro.
Inga, Maru.
Yes.
Mvhayv, if you left the O out, would it just be saying that basically the turtle and the bear are crawling together?
No, just like I said, that would be like two different sentences. Lozalani taco nuguzi halgiros. See, that's like two different sentences if you don't put that O in there.
Oh, two separate sentences. I got it.
Yeah.
Yep. I
It
understand.
makes two separate sentences if you just do it halgiros. It's just telling you that nuguzi is crawling. But if you put O in there, it tells you that the bear is crawling to the turtle.
now, is the bear crawling to the turtle or is the turtle crawling to the bear?
Lozalani taku, saki no gozi, o halgiros. And that's like it's like well on this one it's the turtle that's crawling
Yeah,
to the
okay, yeah.
I won't say turtle to the bear. Yeah.
Okay, let's call on Caleb to add something.
Caleb, can you add one word to that? You see how our sentences are building up?
Yeah. Lusty for Ngozi Lusty.
Very good. And do you know what that sentence is saying?
It's saying the yellow turtle, the big yellow turtle is crawling towards the black bear.
Let's see.
Inga, Maro, very good. And can you read the Mvskoke one?
Oh, I can try. Lojilani Taki Ngozi Lusty Aholgi Dos. Aholgi Dos.
Very good, very good. Yeah, that's very good.
As you guys are getting the understanding.
Loja lani taki no gozi lusty. Oh halgiros. The big green turtle is crawling toward the black bear.
Let's see.
Okay, can anybody add another word you can think of?
Let's call on Dakota.
Dakota. You out there? We need one word from you. Umulezste. Can you add one word on there for us?
Mahi.
Mahi.
Or the For which one?
For which, the bear or the turtle?
The turtle. Oh,
Turtle?
sorry, the bear.
Thank you for the word. And do you know,
First, right?
huh?
Probably mine first, right?
Yeah. And do you know what that sentence is saying?
The big green turtle is crawling towards the tall bear.
Towards the tall black bear.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Lujalani takin, nugusi lusty mahi, halgiros. The big green turtle is crawling toward the
Just say it once.
crawling toward the tall black bear. Boss, over, you missed me.
I'm allowed to make mistakes.
Yep, that's right. You're allowed to make mistakes. We all do. So don't ever feel embarrassed or anything to say these words, because that's why we're here. We're here to teach y'all. So just let us have it.
Let's call on Ahadzumba.
Ahadzumba. Ahitsa, we need a word.
Mvhayv.
Simbo to it.
Lojalani Flaki Nogosi Lusty Mvhayv Ohalgidowans.
Halgido.
How do you say wet? How do you say wet?
Lutsby.
Wet?
Did you say wet?
Yeah.
Lutsby.
Say it again.
Lutsby.
Let's be.
Wet. Lutsby. You mean wet?
Yes.
Lutsby.
Let's be.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Let's be.
Yeah.
Ask Ahadzumba to translate for us.
So the one I did was just saying that the big green turtle was crawling towards the tall black bear.
Mm-hmm. Moano kunahya. Hazamba.
Nagin.
Yeah. Mvskoke ubunagal ukunahya.
Mvskoke Obanaga.
Hianoga.
Kilax. I didn't understand Chembonaga Kitlego.
I was telling you to read the sentence you made.
Ohanayas, is that what you said?
Yeah, the one you just made.
Lojalani Flaki Nogosi Lusty Mvhayv Ohalgidowans.
Right. The big green turtle was crawling toward the tall black bear.
Explain this part right here that he added, Miss Carolyn.
Mm-hmm.
please.
This right here where it says Lojalani Taki Nogosi Lusty Mahi Upalgiduang, where he put duangs, that's like a past tense of the turtle crawled towards the black bear, and that's like a past tense. That's how he made his sentence when he had duangs to it.
Yeah, crawled.
Does that make sense to y'all? It's like a past tense of this, what we was going through. He zoomed past us and did that, so that's how we got duangs.
Okay, I think we can add a yeah, so let's call on Dan.
Dan, if you're out there, Bunagahangin Boyets. I said, give us another word.
I'll add it in the.
Okay. No, Dan, so Bosco was adding ma. And do y'all remember what that ma is?
That.
Right, very good, very good. And that's talking about that exact green turtle sitting right there.
Okay.
Okay, can anybody read this Mvskoke sentence right here?
Try to send it.
Lucinda?
Lojolani Taki Nogosi Lusty Mahi Holgi Do Onks.
Very good, very good. Maluzalani taki, nugusi lusty, mahi, ohal giduanks. And that's
Donks.
like, yeah, that's like I said, that's the past tense of the green turtle crawling to the black tall bear or the tall black bear.
Can you say that word again?
This
Is
one
it
here, duanks.
Donks? Donks.
Ohal giduanks, yes.
Donks.
Mm-hmm. Duanks. Anybody else?
Would you be able to use the word ajulit to describe the turtle as being old, or does that just pertain to people?
No, that's for anything.
Let's do it.
Yep. Bosco gonna do it. He gonna turn that turtle old.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Here's a lesson in big wireless network. Goes back to school. But it feels more everywhere.
What's going on with this keyboard? Is it dying? So. Use that one somehow. And program it to.
Let's get a Samsung Galaxy.
Then he won't be able to use the map.
He's trying to make the sentence out. Just hang on real quick.
What kind of batteries does it take?
I don't know, but that's a sensor. I think.
Can anybody read this sentence in the Mvskoke?
Malojalani thaki achola nogozi lusty mahi oholge donks.
Very good, very good. Maluzalani taki, azula, nuguzi lasti, mahi, ohal giduanks. Very good, very good.
Change keyboard.
Okay.
Call on. We were AJ's reading the whole sentence.
You have AJ again. Can you read this Mvskoke sentence here?
Malode Lanet Lake Yujulat Nogozi Lasti Mahe Holge Donks.
Very good, very good. High five, high five. Yes, yes. High five, high five. Very good.
As soon as I get some batteries here, we'll double it.
Bosco was getting recharged, so he'd be able to. Anybody have any other word they want to put in there?
Afutski, happy maybe for one of them.
Okay. for the sentence.
So we can add happy into happily crawling, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Mhm. Yeah. Now, can you read that Muskogee phrase?
Mallojet lane tlake yujulat nokosi lastemahe afutskin ohulge doanks.
Very good, very good. High five to you, ma'am. That was very good.
High five, Mara.
Muddo. The big green old turtle happily crawled toward the tall black bear. Maluzalani taki, azula, nuguzi lasti mahi, alfatski, uhalgidoang. Very good, very good. Can anybody think of another word
Or maybe-
or
Let's-
another noun or?
Yeah, let's ask for another
Do
noun.
we add mojaneta? Mojaneta, Maloje, Lokje, Lane, Taki, Mojaneta? At the beginning?
Are you saying like today?
Yeah, today. Mojaneta.
Now, can you read that Muskogee phrase?
Would that, oh, let me see, Carolyn, would that make sense? though,
Sure.
today?
m- Mojaneta, Maloja, Lane, Thake, Ajalat, Nagoze, Luste, Mahi, Afachkin, Ohogid, Doanks.
Yes, very good, very good. Could have been this morning.
Sunday.
Mhm.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Bosco was just had to change it.
What is it?
Changed it yesterday.
Oh.
Baksungi.
That's yesterday.
Yeah,
Makes
he
more
changed
sense.
that since we have this duonks there.
Uh-huh.
That's the past tense.
Oh,
duonks.
okay.
That's why he did Baksungi. Did that make sense to you?
Okay. Because we're
But
talking,
that still,
we're
but
talking
that still was good though.
And it would work because you're talking about earlier in the day. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that still would have.
That's how I still would understand.
Yeah, cause that could have been like early this morning, you know, Muzanita and Duonks. That would work.
This is a hallway. The bathroom gets the shared one, and you can see it right off. Yes, we get a free B&B. Okay. Stuff like that. Making it feel-
Okay, can anybody read this Muskogee phrase?
Mojaneta, Maloja, Lani, Taki, Ajolat, Nogaji, Lesti, Mahi, Afachkin, Aholgi, Doanks.
Very good, very good. High five to you, ma'am. Very good, very good.
Let's see.
No.
Let's make another sentence with it.
Okay,
Like Mulquin.
okay. One more word, or you just want to add it?
This morning, we have it changed with coffee essentials.
So explain the Mulquin.
Mulquin.
And then what were we talking about? A turtle.
Okay. Yeah.
Every single item you could possibly need to finish
Okay, this says Muzanita, Malujalani Taki, Azulat, Nuguzi Lasti, Mahi, Ahvaski, Uhalgiduanks, Muhwen, Juvidua. This right here, Muhwen means also or and that's asking, and is that a rabbit? Do y'all see that? Or he put Muhwen,
Mm.
Juvidua. That's asking a question. Dua and Muhwen is saying and, or you can use like also, is that a rabbit? Or you could say, and is that a rabbit?
Is Momen also, or if I've been mispronouncing Ann?
No, this right here is Muhwen.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just,
Yeah.
Just a moment.
Right. Can anybody read this Mvskoke sentence right here?
Mochaneta Malojalane Thake Ocholat Nokozelaste Mahi Afachkin Oholge Toanks Mowin Chufitoa.
Very good, very good. High five to you, sir. Moro.
So, I guess kind of explain to them how you can go from Tuvidoa to like a longer sentence, like we did with the turtle, but then we'll do a whole new one.
With a rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay. On this here, on this last sentence where it says today that big green old turtle happily crawled toward the tall black bear, and also is it a rabbit? When you write your sentence right here, you can also add another word to this rabbit and just keep it going till you can make a whole phrase or a little story just out of this building, sentence building right here. Anybody want to add to this rabbit?
Daskida. Daskus. Daskida.
Yeah,
Right there.
yeah. Very good. And also is the rabbit jumping? Muhwen chuvi taskirua, and that's what it's asking. And or also, but on here it probably would be and is the rabbit jumping? And that's asking when you have tua, that's a question. So that's what it's asking. And is the rabbit jumping? Muhwen chuvi taskirua. Anybody else want to add to the rabbit?
Called
Moen Hutki Chufi
Right.
Taskidoa
Tuvidoki.
The chuvi hotki.
Chufi Hutki. Okay.
Yeah,
We were to follow the same pattern up here in the previous sentence, though.
yeah. You can follow the previous sentences up here and it'll help you where to put that hotki. Because
Okay.
it's like you're putting in descriptive words for chuvi.
Okay. So all the descriptive words follow the noun.
Yeah, muhwen chuvi hotki taskirua. And is the white rabbit jumping? Yeah, you're describing what the rabbit's doing or what he looked like. You just like following all these previous sins we have up here. You can look at those and build your sins with the rabbit like we're doing right now. Anybody else have any question?
Apoga OJ. I just, an observation on earlier. I know, I'm always confused about when you put the T at the end of the subject or the N at the end of the object. And what I noticed is that when we were doing the sentences towards the top that were short, the T and the N were left out. But once you got into 3 or 4 adjectives on the noun, I think it was 2 sentences up, you started to add the T and the N at the end of the subject and the object. And I guess that kind of makes sense, because when you get into a big old long string of words, it probably helps to clarify what's the subject and the object. And maybe that's not necessary on shorter sentences. But I don't know what the rule is to when to use the T and the N. But it kind of made me think that that helps clarify it when you get into long phrases.
Okay.
Does that sound right, or am I being too technical?
No, Jumbo. Yeah, you're absolutely right. When you get into these shorter sentences like loja takidos, to me, there's no need to add that T at the end of it, because the T is already with the dos. And like you said, when it gets more descriptive, like you get into a longer sentence, loja lani taki nogozi lesti ohogidos. So that's when those T and N would come into play. And then can you scroll? Well, actually I can. If you scroll down to this, where does it say happily? Right there on this one where it says a futchkin, I put the N there because in order to identify a futchki with, or happy with crawling, that N needs to be on it, and it's actually a long E. So it should be a futchkin ohogi doans. Does that make sense? Did I answer that question? Did I lose anybody on that one? Jumbo, you might have.
No, that's a great observation. I appreciate that. And explanation. Thank you, Mado.
Yeah, so, and then just to further, let me see if I can put it on here on this board real quick. So on this sentence, what Randy is talking about, sorry, I call him Jumbo, but this Maloja Lani Taki Ajula, the reason this T is here is to identify it with your first subject, is what he was saying. And your first subject in this sentence is Loja. And so there could also be an N behind this mahi, but for the purpose of not confusing, I would do this to make it clear that that's a long E, and this one would just be a regular N. But since there was already an identifier with the T, with Loja, with the Jula, there was no need to put an N at the end of mahi. I'm sorry if that got a little bit too technical, but that's kind of how it works, I guess. Did I answer that?
Yeah, that helps. And I mean, a fachkin, you know, supposedly when you put the long E on there, it's actually an adverb. So it says he's happily jumping, not the like if you say Nogosi lusty mahi afachkin, that would be a happy bear.
Yeah.
But if you say Nogosi lusty mahi afachkin or hogido doangs, that means he happily jumped. That's how he was jumping. It's not the bear was happy, it's that the turtle was happy for crawling, I guess.
That's exactly right there. So yeah, if you pronounce it a futchkin, it would be a happy bear. But if you pronounce it a futchkin or hogi doangs, that means he happily crawled towards that bear.
Right.
But that's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Mado.
God. Thank you for your question.
Okay, so let's start. Let's do one more, and then we can open for questions.
Okay.
So we need a noun from Lucinda.
One more noun from Lucinda. Bosco says.
Can you just whole wheat?
Whole wheat?
Whole wheat, yeah, for the rabbit jumping high.
Ooh.
Can we do that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You go. That's not the right one. Sorry.
Hoeing.
Come on, Peter. I might need to scoot closer. That might be the problem. Yes, ma'am. So she said holy, and this will follow the same thing as a fachkin. So it'd be whole ween. And now it wouldn't be spelled with two E's. I'm just putting two E's in there to show the emphasis on the E. Okay, go ahead.
And it's the white rabbit, high jump.
Jumping high, Carolyn. Come on.
And it's the white rabbit jumping high.
Highly jumping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's
No,
the
I
white
think
rabbit jumping high.
That could be an adverb, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think going back to the just the previous commenter in question is that I think you are actually saying highly jumping because you're describing jumping, but that doesn't
Yeah.
make sense in English. So we switch it around to jumping high.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
however you can hear it and whatever makes sense to you is what I always say, just go with. If you can see it as highly jumping or jumping high, you know that a white rabbit is jumping high, whether it's highly jumping or jumping high. So, but, okay. Sorry,
Anything?
I'm sorry.
Is there, well,
Your class, I'm sorry.
is there any other questions y'all want to ask? We have 15 minutes left. Or can anybody say one more word for the rabbit or?
Yeah.
Buffney, fast maybe.
Really important because you can see from the kitchen.
Right.
Yeah,
Those colors and finishes.
that is.
Mhm.
You know it's a smoke out there, it's gonna have to be.
Little sentence.
Yeah, when you got it up here, Buffy is describing the rabbit, it's talking the English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever gave us Buffney, can you say the whole sentence for us, please? All 15, 16 words of them?
I can try.
Okay.
Mujanara maloja lane kake yujulat nogose laste mahe afuchkin a holge doanks moen juve hodge buffne hulwin daske doa.
Very good, very good. High five, high five. Very good.
Motto.
Inga.
Okay. I think let's get another short, simple one, but I think the turtle and the bear and the rabbit are done for the day. Let's get a new noun.
Okay, the turtle, rabbit, and the bear, they're out the door. So y'all have another noun we could use?
We won't go this long on this one, but it'll just be.
Yeah, we won't go this long on this one. One noun.
Ifa,
Ifa.
Okay, we need an ending.
Ifa needs an ending.
Ifa Puffnedos.
Okay, put it in word. Let's, sorry to change your word here, but let's get practice using this combo.
Okay.
And
Is the dog fast?
that's right, that's good.
Right, very good. Can you read it in the Mvskoke?
Ifa Puffnedoa.
Very good, very good. High five to you too. Mado. Anybody else?
Let's call on Caleb.
Caleb? One word. One word from Caleb. Are you up there?
Oh, I muted him. Sorry. I'm going to go with Hutke.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Hutke. Now, what is it saying?
Saying, is the white dog fast?
Let's
Right, very good, very good. Now, can you read that, the Mvskoke phrase?
Ifa Hutke Puffnidoa.
Very good, very good. High five, high five. Very good.
Maro.
Inga. Imahi. Mhm.
Rosalind's iPad. Let's call it her.
Rosalind's iPad. One word.
It's huge. Big. Oh, hold on. About if big white
Big white.
fast dog.
Big.
Big.
If I had to plucky. Yeah.
And what is that saying?
If I had Keith Lucky Puffney Doa is
Very
Is-
good. Go ahead. What's it in English?
oh is the big white dog fast?
Let's say.
Very good, very good. High five, high five.
It's neat.
So I'm going to add one just to throw a wrench in the plans.
Mhm.
So if I were to say if a hutki taki buffnin liki doa. Now what am I saying?
Yes, no.
That's it.
What's the English phrase for this
Is
Greek
the
phrase?
Is the
Is
big white dog
white-
running fast?
fast?
There you go. Hey,
Very good, very good. High five, you can see my hand. Now, what's the Mvskoke? Let's read the Mvskoke. For it's a big white dog running fast.
Ifa Hutke Thake Puffnin Latkidoa.
Very good, very good. Iva Hutke, Saki Buffni, Litkiloa. Very good. High five on that one too. Y'all have any questions so far on the sins building that we've been doing?
Aboga Ojes. The
Yeah.
Buffnin, why did we add the N to it?
Describe the verb. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Mvskoke was here to describe.
Don't listen to. So the N you added on there to describe the verb or the action verb that this white dog is doing. So if you were to just leave it as buffni, if you were to leave this sentence as buffni like that, if a hutki taki buffni likidoa, you would be saying, is that fast big white dog running? But when you add the N, and I'll just capitalize this E and pronounce it like buffnin, if a hutki taki buffnin likidoa, you're asking, is the big white dog running fast? Did I answer that?
Got
right?
it. Yes, makes sense.
It's similar to, it's the same rule that gets put into place when we did with a futchki, ohogiros, and jumping high. You know, that "een" sound of it makes it go towards the verb.
Mhm. And it makes the sentence make sense better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
you know,
the
like
other-
in the last sentence, you could say Ifa Hutki Flakin Puffnin Litgroa. it just might be redundant to put that extra N in there, right?
Yeah, yeah. We stay away from the redundancy, Department of Redundancy, so
Right.
we don't like that.
Mvhayv, Ducky, Buckney, Lead Kilowatt. There's a big white dog running fast. He probably is. Anybody else have any more questions? Does this, when we do these sentence building, does it help y'all?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this is great.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure, because you can see how
Mhm.
everything moves
Uh-huh.
together in
It,
context.
it helps, yeah.
But oh, thank you for the feedback on that.
Hey, can I ask, I mentioned, Mojanetta, earlier, and now is there a way to fit this into the sentence in a way where you're not just saying today, the big white dog is running fast? You're asking, is the big white dog running fast today? Or is that just the way to do it?
You probably would, it's gonna change this word here. When you, to me, I would say it, Muzanita, Mvhayv, Buckney, Ledega. That's how I would say that. So it would change, it would take Hua out of there and it would change this Litki out of there. You see that, how it changes that? If you put Muzanita, Mvhayv, Buckney, Ledega, you see how it changes that one? Because it's just, because you're using this Muzanita, which means today. So it's like you're asking a question if he did that today. So Muzanita, Mvhayv, Buckney, Ledega. So it's like you're asking someone, did he run like a while ago or earlier today? You see
I
how-
understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're changing,
you took the
well-
Hua out of there and you changed this to Ledega,
okay.
right? Did that help you out any, or did that make sense?
Yeah, so instead of being Letki, it's Litki, it's Lidega.
Yeah, this one would be ran. You see that Litki run? And Lidegi just ran. Just like he done ran a while ago, so he's probably laying under a shade tree by now.
So if you add, boxy, would that change the verb?
Yes, it would, because you're
What
talking
would that
about
look like?
future tense. Yeah. And you see how your sentence changes when you add that, because that's a future tense, Buxy,
Yes.
tomorrow. So it's like Buxy, Mvhayv, Buckney, Litkahana. So it's like you're asking, is the white, big, fast dog gonna run tomorrow? Or tomorrow is the big white dog running fast?
If you want to get technical, that Lidega is the 8th grade. It's the recent past, right?
Lirega, yeah. When you say Litkahana, that means it hasn't ran yet. So when you add Buxy, that's like future tense. So that's what this is right here, like a future tense. Buxy, Mvhayv, Buffney, Litkahana. It's asking if that dog, that big white dog's gonna run fast tomorrow. Or tomorrow is the big white dog, fast dog gonna run run fast tomorrow. Ready?
However you want to hear.
Do you see how we're putting it on there?
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else have any questions? She don't want my class.
I'd like to say. I want to say something before we close.
Okay,
Oh, shit, I'm supposed to say that. Stephen.
is this supposed to be on, YouTube, right?
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube.
All these, sins we just did, the sins building, it'll be on YouTube. Will it be tomorrow or?
Whenever I can get it on.
Yeah, whenever Jordan gets it on there, you'll be able to get that. The sins we just did right now for today's lesson or tonight's lessons. You'll be able to get access to that on YouTube.
I'd like to say something real quick. Just don't go. My name is Mvskoke. I'm been the guy behind the keyboard, but we kind of set this up because I get the feeling that a lot of people know a lot of words, but they just don't know how to input them into sentence structure. And that's where a problem is coming with our languages. You might know how to say all your colors, your numbers, and a bunch of animals, but you don't necessarily know how to put them together. And that's what this is. And we really, really do appreciate everybody's participation when we call on you. And like Carolyn said earlier, don't be ashamed if you get something wrong, because everybody makes mistakes, and that's what we're here to do. We're here practicing. But I say Mado, Carolyn will say Mado, but we appreciate all the participation.
Yeah, Mado, thank you.
Oh, you can see it, my hand I'm so short, but Mado.
Mado.
Mado Mahaya.
YouTube channel Nagan Hajifkadi. What's the name of the YouTube channel? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Mvskoke ubunaga. Ma thirsty akka majihizagahe. Bye, Mado.
Bye, Mado.
Bye.
Mano Mvhayv.
Mado. Hi.
Good participation.
Sidahi ahajamba anisido.
Mado. Chembonayahlis.
Mado.